this America's Women's Network is kind of the example, symbol, how American people or US people try to take initiative and try to deliver your message. And I'm so proud of that. You should be proud of that.
I think this Women's Network provides an opportunity for people to share and to have relationships, and that helps the firm create loyalty and reduces turnover. So I'm really happy with the Women's Network, and it has our executive support. As I said, it started with Andrew, goes to Jerry, and I'm really happy that Hayashi-san was here today, as well as Kanazawa-san and Brian McQuaid. So we have the executive sponsorship.
There might need to be a dialed back switch where you recognize that this is someone who is perhaps passionate as opposed to strident or screaming or being angry, or that this is the way in which the female employee might express excitement or enthusiasm or passion about something that you want to encourage, and just not have that sort of gut reaction of, okay, I've got to turn this down because it's my mother yelling. And I sometimes think that happens. And so, I do think that happens. So maybe that bit of self-awareness that women's voices are going to sound different when they say the same thing that men's voices are going to say.
I really do not like thinking that something is impossible or is difficult. When you categorize something as impossible, you eliminate every possibility to realize it.
I learned that the most important skill that I took away from that very early in my career is learn to be a good listener. And when you really endeavor to do that, in particular, as a woman, I think that's one of our stronger generic skills when we apply it. I became a better client person, I became a better partner, I was more productive, I was a better boss. And to this day, it's something that I have to remind myself, and I have to constantly challenge myself, but it stems from learning to take on board constructive criticism.
What I would say for women and men is to have a positive attitude and take pride in your work, and the opportunities really will come your way.
I think part of the beauty of being part of, let's say, the Women's Network is that opportunity to exchange. During the course of my career, I have 3 grown children now. A lot of people have sought my advice when it comes to when they're pregnant and how do they approach their boss. And I think that's great, because I think it's about facts, and you have to be careful. I think a lot of times women, sort of that image of standing on the side of the road, you're part of it. But what you need to do is sometimes step off, because you have something else you have to accomplish. There's another priority in life. And then you have to educate the manager, and that's all within your control.
Be the person that your dog thinks you are. And what I mean by that is, if everyone's griping about email and, and technology and devices and this and that, figure out a way, in particular in your home life, not to have that be a constant, ball and chain. Set up a technology-free zone, set up a technology-free hour. Don't have your BlackBerry or your Apple at the dinner table, whatever it is, because, if you want to be that person, that your dog thinks you are, then you have to leave the device behind at some point.
The point that I would make for women, today is there are programs, there's funding, there's opportunities available to us solely because we are women. You should not only go after them, but once you get that opportunity, you need to leverage it and use it in every possible way. Take every advantage, every path it gives you to open the doors, because that's why they created it.